I run a company called The Hire Connection. We help hospitals all over the United States, primarily in small town USA, secure and find top physician talent. You know, we started this company 5.5 years ago, The Hire Connection. I've done this a long time, so I started back in the late 80s, early 90s, and worked for a large firm. Spent probably 8 years with those guys and actually left recruiting. Got out of it thinking maybe I want to go down the path of hospital administration. Ultimately, I decided I want to get back into recruiting. You know, I think the reason that the Hire Connection is uniquely positioned to help small town hospitals all over the United States is primarily because we're able to connect with candidates, I think, at a very different level. Myself and my team, most of us are from communities of 5,000 or less. So we grew up in these small towns that don't have a Target. They don't have 5 Chinese restaurants. We grew up in communities where it was safe, you ran around, you went to the park unescorted. We had a blast as a kid growing up, right? So we're able to connect with candidates, I think, at a very different level. We have success because we visit the community. We want to come see your town. We want to kind of walk the streets, drive the streets, meet with the executive team that's doing the recruiting, that needs some help, that needs essentially an ambassador. They need somebody to become their voice. Even though we're a smaller firm, our marketing is not small time. Our marketing is big city, big time marketing. If you go take a look at our social media, our YouTube channel, just go take a look at it. You'll see that although we are not one of the big firms out of Dallas, Texas, or even St. Louis, you'll see that our marketing materials will rival anything. The good news is we're not as expensive either. We're less expensive, and you get a bigger bang for your buck. I personally go on every single opportunity profile. And the reason I do that is because A, I want it done right. B, I want you to know that the owner of this company is engaged and involved every step of the way. I hold my staff really accountable. They know what the expectations are, and they live up to them. And I think that's why we have a lot of success with small town USA. You know, we use a lot of vehicles to source candidates, everything from the YouTube channel, so we build a YouTube video. We build every single opportunity gets its own personalized, customized landing page, which is essentially a miniature website. We've got an outside vendor that builds all of our Facebook social media so that we're able to broadcast your opportunity message, essentially, to a target-rich audience. You know, we also do some old school cold calling, just banging the phones. We call it smiling and dialing. My staff literally will sit around and make anywhere from 150, 250 dials in a day, depending on how many physicians we're actually speaking to. But then we screen the candidate. You know, once you source the candidate, you have to screen the candidate. You have to make sure they are who they say they are. You have to see if they're a fit for your opportunity. We're probably going to introduce them to a location they've never, ever even dreamt of. Most people don't wake up and say, hey, honey, how about Macon, Missouri? How about Oskaloosa, Iowa? We have to be the person that introduces them to these smaller communities. And once they hear about it, they hear the passion, the excitement in our voice, guess what? They want to talk to you, the CEO, or they want to talk to the in-house recruiter, or maybe the HR person.